Hello and welcome back. My channel is mainly about electronics and test equipment, but of course, we all use a lot of it computers. And I have this refurbished, it's a mini Mac. It's not the dark gray one, it's still the older one. I think it's late 2012, and it takes about 2 minutes to start up, and everything is very, very slow. So I'm planning of replacing the hard disk with an SSD, and that is possible. I did the same with my very, very old mini Mac that I have here. I'm both running them also on Windows, by the way, because I like Apple for the design, but sometimes, especially with a lot of software for the test equipment, Windows is most of the time a lot more easy to find. There is just a lot more available. Yeah, this is the older one. This I can put some pictures in the end of how I replaced it here, because that is a different story. I'm not gonna do that again. But it is possible. This one should be a bit more easy. And well, let me show you first how slowly it started up. I put the stopwatch. I will put a time lapse, of course, because we really need to wait a few minutes. And I show you how to replace the hard disk here. Oh, important thing. Of course, after you replace the hard disk, there is no software on it, so we need to try to find a way how to reinstall that. Just a little edit information why I really think that it should matter a lot to put the SSD, because it is an i5, an Intel i5 with 8 gigabyte of memory. So if this would be a Windows machine, it would be flying. So definitely something wrong with the hard disk. And I made a screenshot. So here we have it. SSD drives from Crucial. Well, usually they are low priced, but very nice performance. I have, of course, my tools, because we're gonna need a lot of weird small torques or inverse, or so I have a few of that here. I will leave a link of that because it's very useful. Okay, we're just gonna start. We're just gonna try which one fits best. It's too small. It's big. Yeah, that's good for this one. Good for this one. This one. It's good. It's too big for these, so we start with the big ones. Well, let's make some space first to take out the memory. Like this. Let's see, now we have a little bit more space. Let's see if we can just slide this out. We can. Here is the antenna for the wireless. We need to take that loose. And it seems to be connected under here. So carefully pull that out. And here you can already see there is the hard disk. But I think we need to make more space and take the fan out. Yeah, it seems to be stuck here, here, and here. So let's find, we need it smaller, so maybe it's this one. Seems a good fit, but maybe we can have a little bit bigger. Yeah, that is better. Oh, there is a very small connector in the back there. Or I just leave it as it is. Can I take this out? Oh, there's another small screw here. Okay, that just goes out when you turn it like this. Okay, then we have a lot more space. This is the connector of the hard disk. It's already loose. Okay, here we have it. I'm surprised this is already loose, by the way. But you can even add two. But we just need to take this and put it on the other one. I think we need to take out this tape. It seems that the connector is stuck to it. Yes. Okay, carefully pull it out. Put it back on this one. And we probably need to screws also. Yeah, perfect size. If you want to know what size I'm using, this is the CRV T8. So the bigger screw is the T8. No, there are no screws on this side. Yeah, it looks like that it is just tape. So yeah, they are protecting the electronics, and this is not really needed, but it does fix the connector. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, that was a little bit tricky with this plug here, but I think it is back, and now we can try to get this one back in. I think it was kind of sliding it in. Yeah. The screw, does it match? It does. Okay. I think that was the smaller one. So we're using an 8, and the smaller one is a 6. So we try to put it back. Then we put back the fan. That was also 6. Right. Still seem to line up. And then we need to see if we can somehow connect this. This is going to be a little bit difficult, but it needs to be pushed on top of that connector there. Yes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And yes, it's stuck. And we need to try to push it back. There it goes. The two big ones. These also. These hold the hard disk. It seems that it is. Well, I was fighting a little bit with the last screw here because these two hold the hard disk, or the SSD in this case. But I used this little thing with the hook, so I could do exactly underneath here, push up the hard disk, and then I was able to put the screw. So that worked. We put back the memory, and we see if it still wants to start. Click. Don't use too much force, it should just click. Click. Okay. Put the cover. Yeah, you need to make sure this is the antenna, so it needs to be the plastic part. And these are just the hooks of this. No. Check. So that's it. A little bit a pity. I didn't know the correct buttons, and I also don't have the correct installation files for Apple OS. The stick that I used didn't just said after trying to install, it just said I cannot find the disk, and of course the SSD drive is not detected, but I couldn't figure out, or I just don't have the correct boot stick to start up the disk tool and try to format it like in Windows. You needed to do the fdisk to partition it. That didn't work, so I install immediately Windows. It boots super fast, below at 20 seconds, so that is great. I really wanted to show you how it works with the bootcamp, but of course, because I don't have Apple OS first and I didn't create a disk in my Apple OS, I'm not gonna put back the hard disk and do that again. So it is what it is. But you have had a nice view of how to replace the disks, and I hope that is useful. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.